Okay, to solve this, we have three steps. First, substitution. Okay, let me take the first question. Questions are there? Yes. One is one equation. The next one is x minus y is equals to 70. Second equation. So from this, which one shall we find first, x or y? See, you can't take random value. Okay. Whichever doesn't have coefficient, take that value. Which one doesn't have coefficient? Coefficient in the sense number. Which one doesn't have number, x or y? In the first equation, x, right? Yeah, x doesn't have any number. So we'll take x plus 2 goes to the other side becomes minus 2. So what is it? 1 minus 2y. This 1 minus 2y take as equation 1. Substitute in which one? 1. Yeah, we can't take equation in the same one and we can't substitute in the same equation, right? It's not possible, correct? So take x value, second equation. So right here, let right substitute is equals to 1 minus 2y in 3x minus, no, just write the statement. Whatever I told you, see, I've written in words. Then 3 into, in place of x, what should I write? Yeah, 1 minus 2y. See, I can't write like this. Is it possible to write like this? 3, 1 minus 2y. Is this correct? No. So where should I write it? In bracket. 1 minus 2y. What else is left in that? Read properly. What else is left? X substituted. This minus y, shall I erase that? Right is equal to 17. Read properly. That's what I'm telling you. Read properly. What should I write? Minus y is equal to 17. Now open the bracket. How do you solve this? See, first, how many equations were there? How many variables were there in the second equation? Two variable x and y. Substitution, how many variables? We have y. Open the bracket. 3 to 1. Next, it is difficult. If you are like this, it is very difficult to pass. How do you multiply 3? 3 2s are 6y. Tell me. Hmm. After this, afternoon, one entire class. Yeah, one entire class I taught you. What are the like terms here? Minus 6y and minus y, which I have to put to the other side. 17, can I write like this together? Shall I write all the numbers together like this? Is it correct? Huh? Is this the way to solve? Is that the answer? Then afternoon morning class we did. Which is the number here? 3 goes to the other. Yes, it goes to the other side to the is 3. Why, Lima? Morning you didn't understand whatever I taught? Then why are you struggling to answer this? What are the like terms here? Which one you have to pair together? Numbers one side. Yes, numbers one side, alphabets one side, right? Ah, complete this. What's the answer for this? Both are like terms. You tell me, at least try, Lima. Don't be silent. At least try. How do you solve this? Minus into minus plus. 6 plus 1 is 7y. 7y, 6 is greater, minus. Next, tell me. 14 divided by minus 7. If you reduce, what do you get? Understood? Okay. Try it without seeing. Copy the question and try it. After the class, you have to practice, Lima. See, morning I taught 4 or 5 hours back. We studied so soon you forget. You're struggling to check which one to shift and answer. Copy the question, substitute and solve. First, go through, Lima. Which alphabet we found? Which answer we found here? 5. Total how many equations we have? Now next, substitute this by in any one equation. Which one you want to substitute? First or second? First one. What will you write here? Substitute y is equal to, right, correct. Tell me. This y is equal to 1. You tell me now. Let me see. What will you substitute? Correct. If 2 is given, if y is given, is it correct if I write like this? No. Then open the bracket. Open the bracket. Minus 2 is equal to 1. It had two equations, two variables. Now how many variables are there? One variable. Next, x. Open the bracket. First multiply the sign. Minus into plus. Next, x. Y divide. When do we multiply and divide? Hmm? When do we multiply and divide? When they are close to x. When they are close. Is it close to x? Then what sign is given? N is minus n belongs to which one? X or 4? Then shift this entire thing. Simple concept. If we shift, it becomes plus 4. What's the answer? 1 plus 4 is 5. This is what we studied, right? Or you want me to teach some more example? Morning class? Hmm? Have you written your notes? Morning we did around 4 5 questions. Have you written? Why are you still struggling? You don't know how to solve what? How do you solve this? Tell me, Lima. Respond. Hmm. Why 10 minus 5? How is 5 and x related? How are 5 and x related? If it is multiplication, what did I tell? If it goes to the other side. Is it division? What you're telling is it division? Then 10 divided by 5. You have to divide it. If you divide, you get. Next. Y division. Y divided. Not like no sign, it is close. If it is close, no sign we consider as multiplication, right? A multiplication, correct. Minus 5. You do reduce minus 4. Why do you want to leave out minus? No, if you start skipping the values like that, Lima, minus, or if you're doing certain mistakes, they will teachers also will reduce marks. You won't get marks. You won't get full marks. Next, what is the sign in between x and 5? Plus. Yeah, there is a gap and there is plus. So this plus goes to the other side becomes minus. X is equals to 20, right? What if there are two alphabets like this? 15y plus 7 is equals to 20y minus 3. How do you solve it? How will you arrange? Yes, 15y. 15. Which one you have to arrange? Tell me which one you have to arrange. Which for like 20y. What is 20y? Is it minus 20y? That minus will minus belongs to 20y or t. Then 25 is positive, right? If it goes to the other side, next after that, that's it. This is minus 3 as it is. Next, minus 7. That's it. How do you solve this? Dilemma. Are they like terms or unlike terms? Like imagine they are not there. Imagine they are not there. You don't know how to solve this part. That's it. Just y is extra. Think like that. If they're not there, how will you solve? Take it in working column. 50 minus 20. How will you solve this? Hmm? You're not checking the sign. Minus. Next. Hmm. Tell me. 3 plus minus 10. Understood? Until you get the number minus 10. Until you find y, keep solving. Next, what happens to minus 5? Y is equal to minus 5. Minus minus gets cancelled. 2 by 5 is this clear? Now tell me this again. Start from the beginning. How will you solve this? See, if you don't complete by this week, tomorrow, next week, you have to start new chapter. Okay, so you have to be quick. Tell me, Lima, which one shall you want me to? Shall we substitute? First, x. So x is equal to shift all the other side values. That's it. 1 minus 2y. Next thing. And so what will you do? Yes, right here. Substitute what? Substitute x is equals to 1 minus 2y. Next. 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 What is the variable? The entire y is variable. Think what are the different ways? See, I'll tell you one thing, Lima. Max, you have to solve the equation, right? Solve. You take any question in max, what you have to do? Tell me. What are the question? Yeah, you have to solve and find the answer. Solution you need to solve, right? In the same way, if you want to solve this, just think y is left. We have one variable. We need to find the value of what? Y. Keep y towards one side. Which one will you shift? 3. So what are the numbers left? If I shift 3 other side, left hand side, what is left? Next, if you're not telling me the sign from the beginning, you have next. Hmm. Y minus 14. Can you tell me this? Yeah, y 14. Yeah, y 14. Only 14. Then why are you telling minus 14? Next, that is minus 2. Understood? What will you do with the equation? Y is, so which answer we found out? X value or y value? Y value. Which is pending? X is pending. Can you see X value is given here? I mean, we have like this, right? You can substitute here. You can substitute in 1, 2 or 3. Anything is fine. So I would suggest you to substitute here because we already have only X on left hand side. Take this and write it. Directly you can substitute here. Instead of first and second, this looks easy, right? Substitute y is equals to minus 2 in which one? X is equal to 1 minus. Already it is sorted out. You have to substitute x is equal to 1 minus 2 into, hmm, open the bracket. What do you get? Be quick. Plus 4. X is equals to 5. Got the answer? That's it. Copy the question. Don't copy the answer, Lima. To try to solve. So which method is this? Substitution. Then okay. Will you try the next question? Which is the second? Maximum you'll get like first or second. I'll give you some easy question. Look at the second one. Remember what kind of given? 1 to 5. And your teacher didn't give you any important question or which one to study. She told, did it come from 1 to 7? You look at the second one. 5x plus 4y is equals to 4. Next, equal 20. You can take the first equation or second equation, anything. Tell me, in both, which one doesn't have coefficient? In second equation, right? You can take second equation and solve. See, you can take x minus 12y divided by, sorry, is equal to 20. Which one goes to the other side? What does it become? 20 plus 12y. Did we get left hand side only one variable x? Uh, where will you substitute this? Yeah, we took it from which one? Second equation. Why did we take second equation? Why didn't we take first equation? Yes, there's no coefficient. What if both have coefficient? That is, can you see the third question? Which one will you take? Third one. Okay. Fourth one. Both has coefficient. Then fourth one I'll teach you. What if both has coefficient? Okay. You try this. X you have to substitute in which one? Yes. Completed. Find the value of x and y. I'll give you 2 minutes time. Later I'll solve. Yeah, tell me, Lima, time up. Tell me, how do you solve? How did you get this? Substitute which one? Yes. So how do you substitute? Only 4? Next. Next. Which two are like terms here? Which two are same? What is 60 plus 4? 64. Why? Which one goes to the other side? Then you still didn't solve it? Why did you write 65 minus 4? Why? Why did you take it to the left side? Tell me, or at least explain what you did. You tell what you did. Okay. What do you mean by grouping? Which two did you group? Okay, it is already there on the left hand side. Why do you want to group it? It is already there. So what did you write? Why? 65 minus 4y or minus 4? Why did you write minus 4y? When do we change the sign? Why have you changed from plus to minus? Why have you changed it? Can you give me a reason? Why did you change? Which one? Okay, next. Why did you write it minus 4y? That's my question. Why did you write? Where are both 60 and 4y? Both are left. Then why do you want to change it, Nima? What is wrong? Huh? Both are same, right? Why do you want to make it minus? When do you make it minus? When 60y is left hand side and 40y is on the right hand side. Then you're shifting it. Are you shifting anything here? Then why did you make minus? Tell me what you understood. There should be some reason, right? If you're writing minus, what did you understand? 60y, there is already plus 4y. Which one you have to shift the other side? What does it become? There's already 4. 4 minus 100. Next. Next. Tell me properly. 64 or 96? Minus 96 divided by? Which one are you dividing down? Ah, so should I write 64 here? Then divided by 64. Reduce it using 2 times table. Complete it. See, you'll definitely get one question for 4 marks, Lima. It is easy. If you're not answering, you have to skip and try some tough chapter. Shall we try tough chapter, triangle, or other chapter? That will take 10 days. Minimum, you need minimum 10 days. 3 by 2. Again, there is minus. Shall I raise that minus? Tell me, minus 3 by 2. Uh, Next, what's the next step? Okay, why you are not telling me the entire thing, Dima? Why is sometimes you forget minus value? You don't take minus 10, then no negative, only positive. Then just because it is minus, you can't ignore whatever answer you get. You have to write there. Okay, I've seen you multiple times. Whenever there is minus, you ignore that minus. You have to write it together. So before writing, you have to check. Okay, you substitute which one? There are total three equations. This is one. This is one. Okay. The other one is which one? X value. Take this. Always take this. Already X is on the left hand side, right? 20 plus 12 into minus 32. Completed. Concentrate, Lima. Minimum. See these chapters. When I started in ninth, when I taught others, it need at least 1 week. Okay, it takes at least 1 week the entire chapter. But you all don't have time. Within 3 days, I have to complete. So you should understand. Based on that, concentrate, and okay, what's the answer you want? Minus the minus 364. So which one you substituted? 20. What was y value? Can you tell me y value? Then why did you tell minus 32? Then I wrote 32. Which one you have substituted? You didn't even check Lima. You have written minus 32. You can't write it. See, after cancelling what you told, minus 3 by 2. And you have told minus 32. Huh? So what do you substitute? 20 into minus. Yes, how do you solve this? Keep 20 as it is. What is plus into minus? Minus. Now I'll keep minus as it is. I'll take 12. If it is a bracket, what do you do? Multiply, right? Which one can gets cancelled? 2 ones are 2, 6 are 6 threes are. X is equals to 20 minus 18 is 2. Check the answer in textbook. 5A second one. What did you get? The answer is answer correct? We try the next one when two values are given. Okay. In exam, they'll give you one question, and what did they give? Try in which method? Did they tell you to try any specific method? No. So you can use any method, right? And I remember you told me which method you told? Cross multiplication, right? You did in cross multiplication. No, no, I remember you told me after the exam, I think, Lima, that you tried in cross multiplication. Don't remember. No. Understood substitution? There is one more concept. When two values are given, before that, tell me three. The third one, if at all they give third question, how do you solve? For example, x plus 2y plus 9 is equal to 0. Next, 0. You can answer both. Which one will you substitute? Which one will be first equation? If I need x, only x should be on left hand side. Shift other two to the other side. What do you get? This don't take much, too much. Not 9 minus 9 is also plus, right? Isn't it on the left hand side? Shift both these to the other side. Plus 2y becomes. Then that's it. Where you have to substitute. How can it become equal to 0? You have shifted to the other side, right? 0 doesn't make any value. Just leave it. Can you write plus 0 here? It doesn't make any value. Ignore. If at all 5 was given here, Lima, example 5 was given. Okay. Then you could have written 5 here. Plus 5 as it is. Clear? Now we are not arranging them. We are not arranging and adding them. First we have to take which one? X value, right? X is on left hand side, other values are on hand. Now substitute X here. What do you get? 3 into is equal to 0. Open the bracket. Hmm. Next. Like terms. Which two are like terms? No, no, no. First listen. Minus 6. Why you want to shift? Both are on left hand side, right? Then why can't you write it like this together? Why, Lima? You want to shift this minus 4 by that side? Then next is equal to. Do we need numbers on the left hand side or right hand side? Numbers should be right hand side. Which one you have to shift? Minus 27 goes to the other side, not plus 17. Why minus 20? Correct. Minus 17. Understood? Tell me the value of y. Next. Yes, minus 10 y equal to 10. Y is equal to what? When you divide, it doesn't become 0. It becomes 1. Okay. If you subtract, it becomes 0, Lima. 10 minus 10 is 0. When you divide, it becomes 1. Again, you missed out minus sign there. What is plus into minus? What is y value then? Where will you shift this minus 1? In which equation? No. The first, second, and all becomes stuff. Where is x value given? Left hand side. Okay. You see this? Completed substitute, be quick. Yes, tell me the value. Next, take the answer. First, minus 5. X is equal to 1. Okay, where did we go wrong? Mm, X plus 4y plus 17. Which sum are you checking? 5 or me? Minus 2 minus 6y minus 27 plus 4y plus 17. Mistake or whatever you check is wrong. Sometimes the values will be wrong. Lima. Everything is correct. Answer also is right. Some mistake. This is how you solve it. Clear? Okay. What the fourth one I'll tell you. You have to do it for homework. The third one you understood. Everything was left hand side. You have to arrange. Practice it. Tomorrow there are two more methods left. Elimination method, cross multiplication. Clear? Okay. First one. 10x plus 3y is equal to x. Both are variables, right? Then choose take the first one. If both are variable, take the first one. We need to find x. Keep 10x as it is. Which one we need to shift? Plus 3y becomes 79 x. I need only x. I don't need this 10. What happens to 10? Think and answer. It is multiplication. If it goes to the other side, even there it gets multiplication. Become uh, divided by the entire value divided by what? 10. This where you have to substitute second equation. In second equation, look here. 6 into 75. What is x value? 75 minus, sorry, 75 minus 3y 10. What else is left? Hmm. So when you open the bracket before multiplying, reduce it. What do you get here? 2 3s are 2 5s are. Complete this. After this, what's the next step, Lima? Tell me the next step. Correct. 3 into 75. Okay. So you'll have 3 into 75 minus 3y divided by 5. Open the bracket. And 5 you have to take LCM. Okay. When you open the bracket, you'll have a y. Take 5 LCM here. After finding, if you solve this, you'll get the value of y. After solving, substitute in the equation, you'll get the value of x. Okay. Complete this. That's it. We'll start the elimination and this is the other one. Cross multiplication tomorrow. Tomorrow you have to somehow complete 2 classes. Saturday, Sunday revision. That's it, Lim. Any doubts? This one? First multiply. Multiply and take LCM. Okay. If you multiply, actually they won't give this. Uh, in substitution only you just practice first 3 questions, okay? First three, look here, I'll tell you. 3 into 75, 3 5s are 50, 3 7s are 20, 21, 20, minus 3 into 3 is 9y, divided by 5. When you take LCM, what do you get? What are the two denominators? What's the LCM then? 5, yes. So if you take 5, this entire thing will get multiplied by 1. So this entire thing gets multiplied only 1, right? So it remains as it is. There is no change. But what about the other one? Only this will get multiplied. Minus 5 5s are 25. Yes, 25y is equal to 1. Okay. This, what you do is, we just need like y. So this 5 will get multiplied to the other side. Okay, do one thing. Just copy this. Remaining I'll teach tomorrow. Practice first 3 questions. We'll continue at 10:30 tomorrow.